London Bridge. I actually don't know why I'm doing this, you know, because I've lived here for more than 20 years. I've been back and forth to Australia. Look at that little bastard up there. St. George the Dragon himself. London Bridge.
I know this chap.
Sorry, I'm just talking to some innocent person. Yes?
Sorry, no, I don't think you do know this person, Dad.
I think I do.
Excellent, thank you very much. That was wonderful. See, London full of fucking nutters. Well, as you can see, I do apologise for the background, the noise. Just have them. Oh, look at that. British economy. Yeah. An entire building up for rent. Entire building up for rent. Unbelievable. There we go, number 1 London Bridge. There it is. Entire building up for rent. I'm going to take us to the shitty Thames now and show you English people, including myself, while I'm here, and the entire population of Britain, what you're actually drinking. Especially in London and Greater London. That's right. You go home, you turn the tap on, you get a nice clean glass of water, H2O, aqua, whatever you want to call it. Right. See, I've drunk some of that Thames, obviously not directly out the Thames, out the tap, and then I have to pay to piss it out. It's bullshit, absolute bullshit. I mean, it's actually quite a nice day, you know, it's blue, which is rare. I think you get about 4 blue days, clear skies. You know, about 4 times a year.
What's the name of that?
Well, we're lucky today. Ah, look at that plane trail. Off for a new and better life. Well, I wouldn't count on it. The plane's going down in about 2 hours. So, you know. No survivors. That's not my problem. Alright, so Tower Bridge, which I've ranted on about, it's pretty good actually. It is. I said that anyway, I said that on the other one. It is pretty good. It's impressive, it's restored, they look after it. They look after things like that cost billions in revenue of taxpayers' money, but they don't look after the homeless people, do they? No. How many people are starving in Britain? 12 million? No. Paint Tower Bridge. Yeah. Paint Tower Bridge. You know. But there is a particular reason why I stopped. Say anyone did fall in the Thames, and God knows how many body parts are in there and how many people have disappeared in the Thames, but you're drinking them as well. If you did fall in, look at this. That's not going to help. But anyway, one of the main reasons that I stopped at this location is, oh, they've got rid of all the graffiti. And Nigel Bennett, back in 1998, was stabbed to death in this corner. Minding his own business, you know. He was still practically a teenager, stabbed to death. Well, he was 26, he wasn't a teenager, he was 26, and he was a law student, but, you know, they stabbed him, I think this, like 87 times, just to make sure. I think 2 would do it. 87, bit over the top. The actual reason I came this way was to see if I could find the globe. And because it had an arrow pointing to the globe, which is often the case in London, you know, as arrows pointing in all sorts of directions, and it means nothing. You know, where are you going? The globe. You're going in the wrong direction, mate. But there was an arrow back there. There I am, naming lights. I don't actually own this shop, just to let you know that. It's just my name. And that's my surname, Cafe Nero. Leon Cafe Nero. What a load of bullshit. Right, let's go and find the globe. I had to stop and show you another sort of like supermarket that's well renowned over in the UK. It's Marks and Spencer's. You know, it's a bit upmarket. You've got Sainsbury's, Tesco's. The equivalent in Australia would be yeah, there's another Eat. It's got food and tables and it says eat. Really? I thought it'd say shit, you know, something like that. But yeah, it's just I've lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, just showing you eateries about Marks and Spencer's. Marks and Spencer's actually is it's a load of bollocks. It all comes from France. Marks and Spencer's. It all comes from France. And you know, I'm going to show you a warship. Right, I'm going to turn off. Here we have the great HMS Belfast entrance, and as you can see, I don't know if you can read it, but it says upper deck bar. You know, so you go on board and you have a pint or 2 or 3 or 4, however many you want to have, and you get pissed and you fall overboard and die. What a way to go. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, I won't be doing that because that'll be 6 years down the drain. I could have sworn the globe was around here. Signposts that you know don't mean anything at all. London Bridge there, I won't go into that, we've been there. The Tower of London and all that, you know, we went through that. I still think it's shit. Incidentally, I thought I'd tune back in. Everyone that you can see is a tourist. Like everyone in London at this present moment in time is a tourist. Where are the Londoners? They're at home in bed. It's too cold. It's a Sunday. They've got work tomorrow. Right, I'll show you the ship. The HMS Belfast. The best thing that they could do, I reckon, with that is sink it in the Thames, like, you know, blow it up so it sinks, and do like you know, like diving expeditions. You know, it'd be brilliant. You know, you obviously wear a dry suit so you don't get cold, and you've got to have a license, obviously. And but it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? You know, imagine diving and seeing the HMS Belfast underwater. It'd be absolutely fantastic. The only problem with that is they've probably thought about that, but then they've gone, yeah, but then we wouldn't have a upper deck drinking area where we make most of our money. So that's my idea down the tubes. If you want to see a real Londoner, like, because obviously these are all tourists, they're the people that you can see. I don't know, like, along the lines of any of this filming, you've noticed or been observant to see anybody running in the background. That's a Londoner. Why are they running? Keep fit? Could be. No, they're freezing. They're freezing. So what they do is they run for about 15 hours non-stop just to get the body heat up. That is it. That is the only reason they run. There it is again. We've already done that. Oh, look, I can't believe, you know, they've restored that, you know, the amount of homeless people that you've got, and they've had to restore it. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Okay, here we have the infamous area where people still come and celebrate, which proves my point correctly, that David Blaine made London Tower. He's a man. I mean, look how many people that come out just to have a look. Just to have a look at the area that David Blaine hung himself for 40 days and 40 nights. They all come here to see this bit of grass. They're not necessarily looking in this direction because he's not here. But as against the words of Andrew Curtis, who says, "What has Blaine ever done for London Bridge?" What have you ever done for London Bridge, Andrew? Right. Right, I'm going to find the bloody globe. Right, I've got to turn on again just to show you that I am going in the right direction now. I woke up today, oh boy. Don't worry, I'm not going to launch into a day in the life. To the news of Elaine Page has apparently come out and has declared herself gay. She's not gay. She's not gay. It's just a phase. You know, I've got nothing against gay people, because I've got nothing against phases, because that's all they are. And they might go through this phase for their entire life. But, and it's a very big but, and it's a question that you've got to ask yourself, and really ask yourself this question before you start judging. If we were all gay, mankind would die out in 100 years. Think about it. Mankind would die out in 100 years if we all came out the closet. It's just a phase. And if you want to live that phase, brilliant, live it. I'm not bothered, it doesn't bother me, I don't care. I've got nothing against phases, but that's all it is. It's not gay, it's a phase. Alright, mankind would die out if we were all gay. Think about it. Actually, I just had a thought then, as about the whole Elaine Page saga, and you know, if we were all gay, mankind would die out. You know, I'm not talking. You'll have people out there saying, yeah, but you know, you can inject the sperm into the egg. It defeats the purpose of what human beings are. It's that, to me, is cheating. You're cheating. You know. Oh, I'm gay, but I want a baby. Yeah, well, you need a fucking man. And vice versa. You know, it's just bollocks. It's just bollocks. And again, my opinion, you know, which counts for 90% of the globe, actually, which we'll get into soon, I hope. Hang on, we've got signs here. Yep, Globe Theatre, brilliant. Brilliant. There's a lot of cafes. Yeah, unbelievable. You know, packed, absolutely packed with tourists. I'm actually a tourist myself. I'm only here for a week, and I arrived last Tuesday, and I'll leave Tuesday, and that'll be good. But yeah, there we go. Tottenham supporter. Good old Tottenham Hotspurs. I used to go and see Tottenham play quite a bit with a friend I used to have called Alan Drake. But since he became a star, he stopped returning my phone calls. And that translates to wanker in my book. But it's only my book. It could be something completely different in your book. There he goes again, the Londoner, running at a normal pace to get his body heat up. What I've noticed is, like, people like that, if they're running at that speed, they're a Londoner. Anybody else running at a slightly three-quarter pace is either late for a bus or a tube. Anyone that's absolutely running their heart out is a murderer. The Queen's Walk. She's never walked anywhere. She gets carried everywhere. When you see her on TV walking, she's not. It's CGI. It's very clever.